Hey y'all, if you're thinking about doing a job for friends or family, say you're a contractor, plumber, electrician, mechanic, any kind of craft really, and if you value your friendship, or rather I should say, if you're not ready to find out how somebody really feels about you, then don't do it. Absolutely no, do not do it. You would not believe. We try to do right by people, friends and family, and we've always given friends, family discounts, shit like that. And I'm not saying all of them, but I'm just saying, damn. Had a friend that went to school together when we were kids. We were in first grade together, and then we had some classes in sixth grade together, and then from seventh grade on, we were friends for off and on for several years. Life would happen. We moved around a lot, and then would come back, and then, we reconnected in our early 20s, 22, 23, and hung out and had some good times and did things, together, and just, we'd been friends, and it would always be like, we got married, both of us got married young and had kids young, and, life happened, so we'd lose some years and pick right back up. It wouldn't matter how many years had gone by. Pick right back up where we left off. And so we connected again after several years through Facebook and started hanging out again. It was pretty cool at first. It was like, having a sister. And I loved her I still love her family. I still love her for, when it comes right down to it. And I don't wish anything bad. But dadgum, she freaking, my goodness. I've been training horses for many years. And she'd want me to get on her horse. When we started meeting up, we'd go on trail rides and stuff. And her horse hadn't been ridden in a good while, so she was wanting me to check it out since I'm a trainer and do a little groundwork with it and throw a leg over it to make sure it didn't, blow up or anything. And I didn't charge her anything for that, and with my experience and handling with horses, I could charge quite a bit per hour for something like that. But I didn't do it, and, I was just being a friend. Now, I was putting myself at risk. That was my choice. I can't blame her for that. Never got thrown off her horse or hurt or anything, but, that's the risk that I was willing to take, because I would rather be the one, if her horse was to act up or anything, I'd rather be the one to be up there, because I have experience talking them out of it and know how to communicate with them and talk them out of a lot of that nonsense. And so, it was just, I thought better to go ahead and do it, and she appreciated it and told me thank you. And this happened on quite a few occasions. Then, we started going out and helping